Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to those of you who are new, and welcome back to those of you who are returning. Thank you so much for being here. So glad you could make it. I hope you're all doing well. This is going to be your monthly money and finances forecast, Aquarius. We're going to look at what you need to know about what's going on for your money and finances situation. Aquarius, I'm going to be using the horseshoe spread to take a look at your money and finances and see what you need to know about. We're going to see what your money and finances situation was in the recent past, what your money and finances situation is at present, currently, what will be your money and finances situation in the future, what your attitude is towards your money and finances, what your concern, your worries are regarding your money and finances, what your challenge is regarding your money and finances, and what is the likely outcome for you that can also be your advice. From the bottom, we'll take a look at what the overall energy is regarding your money and finances situation. Okay, Aquarius? So let's get into this and see what's going on for you. Okay? Yes, honey. Spirit, what does Aquarius need to know about their money and finances? What's happening with Aquarius money and finances, please? What does Aquarius need to know about their money and finances? Yes, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Let's get into it, Aquarius. See what you got going on and see what's good around your money and finances, boo. Yes, honey. Let's get started. In the recent past, you do have this Eight of Pentacles. At present, you have the Emperor. In your future, you do have the Ten of Swords. Ooh. Your attitude towards your money and finances situation is the Magician. Your concern or worry about your money and finances is Judgment. Your challenge with your money and finances is the Hierophant. You got quite a few major arcanas here, Aquarius. And your likely outcome is the Three of Wands. That can also act as your advice. At the bottom, you do have the Sun as your overall energy regarding your money and finances. With the Sun here, Aquarius, you may be trying to gain clarity regarding your money and finances situation. For some of you, something comes to light regarding your money and finances. But with the Sun here is the overall energy. There's a focus on positive outcomes. There's a focus on investments, doing very well, focusing on your savings being on the rise. Also with the Sun here, this here is you feeling positive about your money situation or the progress you're making or trying to make, even if you're struggling. Okay? That's your overall energy. Now, also with the Sun, there could be a focus on a child or children. But if you take a look at all this red, for me, this is the root chakra. And with the root chakra, this here is a focus on the material, your survival, focusing on your stability, what you have. Okay, focusing on what you have to work with, or what you have in terms of wanting to maintain or achieve stability and security here. But this is you worried about your, state of being. and the finances you need or are working with to feel secure, to feel stable, to maintain. You do have the moon underneath that. So with the moon, some of you may be focusing on a Cancer or Pisces for me with this card. But I do want to caution you with the moon, where whatever you're focused on with regard to seeing progress with your money and finances, especially with what you are perhaps looking to see how to invest to improve your money situation. With the moon here, this is saying to be careful about your decisions that you're making. This is a time where even though you're focusing on trying to remain positive, your money could be fluctuating up and down. But this is also the time to be careful. There may be the need for you to hold back from making any major decisions. It's possible that you don't have all the information, or there's something hidden that will be revealed that could be possibly a new expense or some circumstance that could affect your money and finances situation that comes to light for you, with the sun being the overall energy. There also may be a measure of fear you are experiencing, uneasy or uncertainty, or where you are trying to maybe even lean on your intuition to guide you. Just make sure that your compass isn't off, okay? And be mindful that whatever you are doing to make your situation more positive, one, you do have the sun here, which is saying that positive energy is being pumped into your situation to help improve it by the universe assisting you. But also that this is about you needing to have clarity, okay? And be mindful of your choices that you're making. Trust your instincts, but be mindful with the moon here. All may not be what it seems, or all may not be revealed. This is also, as it has to do with any possible investments with the sun, that with the moon being here just beneath it, that you need to be careful about any shady or underhanded business dealings that you are looking at that may not serve you, or there may be some hidden agenda that you may not be aware of. Okay? Now, in the recent past, you do have the Eight of Pentacles. So with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like this is, in the recent past, you were working really hard on your money and finances. Also, this is you perhaps working on your craft, but I also feel that in the recent past, this was you needing to pay very close attention to the details about how you were working with your money, or what you needed your money to do for you. Now, let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles. Because with this Eight of Pentacles, this is you being very busy about trying to build your money and finances, trying to make things work, and to see success with how you are working with your money. Now, you may have received, I'm hearing for some of you, okay, we have the Empress and the Three of Wands that just popped out. So with the Empress here, some of you may be working really hard in the recent past, because with the Empress here, some of you may be preparing for a child that's going to be born. Your partner may be pregnant, and you're focused on seeing what you can do, or what new things you may need to implement in the recent past to really work hard to build money, but also to resolve whatever needed to be worked on with money, so that you can see your money be maintained or see growth with it. Also with the Empress here and the Three of Wands, you may have been focused on trying to work really hard at work and see some sort of get some receptivity towards perhaps promotion, leveling up. Okay, for some of you with the Empress here, you were focused on trying to just simply increase your abundance. This was you trying to have positive giving and receiving in the recent past, where you may have been a help to others financially, but also that you received help financially, but there was like an exchange, a positive exchange of giving and receiving that allowed you to be able to see some abundance or see positivity happen with your money and finances, because you do have the Three of Wands, which speaks about not only you waiting for your ships to come in or looking for signs of progress of what you're working on with your money, but also with this Three of Wands, this is also talking about you perhaps working together with others creatively, where the focus, intent, or action was for everyone involved to work towards their aims by doing it together in a sharing effort where there was support, nurturing of each other. If this is not the case, then this was you focusing on what new things you could implement, focusing on seeing progress with your money and finances, but wanting things to work out with the need to pay attention to the details. But you were very busy in the recent past to grow your money and finances. Now at present, this is where you are right now, Aquarius. And you have the Emperor. Now, for some of you right now, you may be focused on an Aries. You also could be focused on authority figure, or you may be working to be the authority figure. But with the Emperor here present, this is you trying to come up with a healthy discipline, where you're trying to focus on being more conservative about your money and finances. You're looking to be a better leader financially. You're looking to manage your money and finances. This is also you trying to exhibit more control over your money and finances by how you structure and build upon it. But this is also you being very focused with maintaining or having a solid source of income that allows you to feel safe and secure right now. Now, for some of you where this could be an issue, and I say that this could be an issue because in the future you do have this Ten of Swords, which talks about experiencing a lot of complications and difficulty, problems with your money and finances, perhaps even feeling stabbed in the back by someone or by what your circumstances are presenting to you. So if you are experiencing issues right now in terms of the Emperor energy being here for you, Aquarius, this here may be you possibly right now have been a little out of control with your money and finances. You may not feel as safe or secure for some of you. This may be issues with the way you're managing your money. And if that is the case, then there may be a need for you to focus on government established institutions. Or you may be dealing with government or established institutions right now that have some sort of authority that is impacting your money and finances situation. To look a little more closely at that Emperor, tell me about the Emperor for Aquarius. Tell me about the Emperor for Aquarius. Thank you. So this is a focus on you wanting to gain, to be resourceful, okay, to be comfortable. So for some of you with the Emperor here, this is you focusing on being more disciplined because you want to gain. You want to be comfortable financially and comfortable with your living circumstances here. And so you see the need to have more control, to take the lead, to maintain, to build, And you could be looking towards government established institutions, but also you're trying to be an authority with your money and finances. With Judgment here, you may be trying to clear away debt or make better decisions, or you're trying to have better judgment calls about your money right now, Aquarius. Now in the future, you got this fucking Ten of Swords, and I don't like this. For some of you, this Ten of Swords is you experiencing some financial ruin, okay? Experiencing problems and difficulties around your money and finances situation. Let's clarify this Ten of Swords that's happening in the future. Spirit, what is this Ten of Swords? Clarify the Ten of Swords. This may be where something's coming to light in the future with that Sun here. Spirit, clarify the Ten of Swords in the future for Aquarius money and finances, please. Clarify the Ten of Swords for Aquarius money and finances for the future, please. Please clarify the money and finances for Aquarius in the future, please. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Thank you. Thank you. You have the Fool, the Eight of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Okay. And this is on that Ten of Swords for the future. So Aquarius, what I'm seeing for you in the future with your money and finances, with the Fool here, there could be a focus on an Aries or an Aquarius. This could be you. But with the Fool here, you may be focused on a get-rich-quick scheme. You could be focusing on trying to get a new job, or you're just starting a new job, or you're focusing on entrepreneurship with the Fool energy here. But also with the Fool next to this Ten of Swords, you may be trying to go in a new direction. You may be trying to avoid ruin with your money and finances situation here. But this also could be you exhibiting some foolish behavior, being irresponsible with your money and finances. Because with you have the Eight of Swords here. And with the Eight of Swords, you are feeling trapped, feeling limited, feeling restricted by your money and finances situation, not able to see a way out. Okay, this is a self-imposed prison. It can be where you're in your head thinking, and worrying about the worst. But also with this Eight of Swords here, your money and finances may feel constricted, or your money and finances are limited. Or it's possible that someone in authority may be affecting or influencing or impacting your money and finances at present that causes some complications and difficulty for the future. And finally, you do have this King of Pentacles. So with this King of Pentacles here, this is you perhaps seeing signs of wealth, looking at how to manage your money and finances. You may be focusing on getting more knowledge, but this is also you taking a calculated risk. Regarding your money and finances. But also I feel that this is a warning to you that whatever it is you're focusing on for success that you want to see achieved around what it is you're working on or building, or what it is that you are focused on to see signs of wealth or for your money to improve. That you make sure you have the knowledge and the right information, that you don't get carried away, and that you focus on managing your money and finances. Because with the King of Pentacles here, this is you being able to manage your money and finances situation, but there's a need for you to be grounded and responsible. There's a need for you to not mismanage your money and finances. So I do feel that with this Ten of Swords, as long as you're not being foolish with the Fool, as long as you're being careful and responsible with the Fool, and as long as you figure out and you're able to see the way through or work within the confines of the limitations you may find yourself financially, that there's a way for you to be able to successfully manage your money and finances and to see improvements with your money situation, but be mindful of any calculated risk that you're taking. Because this Ten of Swords, this can be you experiencing ruin or the worst is over. So for some of you, I really feel like with these energies, that though you experience difficulties, complications, or feel stabbed in the back by what's going on in your money matters, that there's a need for you to come out of any limiting thinking and not do anything foolish that sets you, that binds you some way, that restricts you or limits you or causes you to feel trapped or be trapped by your money situation. Make sure you're managing your money and finances in a way that you see success here, and that you're able to bring an end to the difficulties or avoid the ruin, or that you're able to take the care by remaining optimistic about your money and finances to figuring out how to come out of the limitations and restrictions or your trapped money situation you may be experiencing or thinking about. Underneath that, you do have the Ace of Cups. So with the Ace of Cups, this is for some of you focused on a new creative opportunity that is based on your creativity to see the potential of forming. Okay, this may be a new creative project that you are seeing the potential for to create some revenue. For some of you, this may be pertaining to you getting some sort of help, an offer of money help from someone, a family member or someone who cares and wants to assist you. But also be careful about how much you are offering to others, so as it does not cause you any ruin or you being stabbed in the back, especially if the gift you give is a loan and you're expecting to receive it back. Now, what's great here is how you see yourself, how you see your money situation is the Magician. So for some of you with the Magician here, there's a focus on an Aries, a focus on Aquarius for me with the Magician here, and maybe even for some of you a Scorpio. But with the Magician here, this is you manifesting, okay? This is you focused on making sure and knowing that something will happen, something will appear for you. Either it's work, but this is you being able to make money. You're seeing yourself as able to make money, to influence your circumstances and create what you want. If it's work, this is you being in your element, being the master at what you do, and it's earning you money. Now, the thing about the Magician that you want to be careful of is While the Magician requires you to be cunning and to make use of all of what's at your disposal, the question is, are you being manipulative? Are you being crafty and using wisdom, or are you being deceitful with the goal of domination? But also be careful about any false expertise on your part with the Magician here, Aquarius. Now, your concern, your worry for your money and finances is Judgment. So you are worried about whether or not you're going to make the wrong decisions. You may be worried about being judged. You're worried about whether or not you can start to clear away or wipe out debt, pay things off. If this is work, some of you may be worried about a final interview. So make sure that your references are tight. Also, make sure that you have considered and you are aware of the criteria of the job that you are going for. If this is work, whether this is for a promotion or for a new job you're going for, that you can craft your answers towards the job. Also, with Judgment here, you're worried about whether or not, if you are working together with others, because you do have this Three of Wands that came out and it's here twice. Once at your outcome, and here as a clarifier to your Eight of Pentacles. And so with Judgment here, you may be concerned about whether or not things will come together the way that you intend or plan, or that you'll see signs of progress with it. You may be being very critical or worried about being criticized. With Judgment here, you may be worried about how to do what is the greater good for what you're working on or what needs to happen. You may be worried about being able to rise to the call or rejuvenate your money finances situation. With Judgment here, you may be concerned about the way you're reflecting about your money and finances. Some of you may be worried about whether or not you get a decision in your favor with Judgment. I'm also hearing some of you want to figure out how to get a second wind around your money and finances. And so this would be about rejuvenating it. You may be concerned about decisions that you do make about your money and finances, because with Judgment, that decision is final. And so it can either work for you or not work for you, depending on what you decide or do. Now, your challenge with your money and finances is you do have the Hierophant. With the Hierophant for you, Aquarius, there's a challenge with commitments. There's a need to conform, or you are challenged with trying to come out of a place of conformity. But as it has to do with work, this is a time where you should not be challenging what's going on at work right now, because it won't work out for you. This is also a time that there may be the challenge of being able to align yourself with certain situations or people that are in higher power and ability to assist you. There may be the challenge of bad advice. This could be the challenge with banking. Some of you may be having a challenge with your investments. This is a time that there may be a challenge around you being able to conserve or be conservative with the way you are managing your money. This may be the time where you're experiencing challenge with high risk stocks and bonds or investments. With the Hierophant here, this may be you having the challenge of getting all the knowledge and information that you need to make the right choices. Also with the Hierophant here, there may be challenges in terms of your belief system. You may have challenges with your faith regarding your money. But I also feel your challenge with the Hierophant regarding your money and finances. Some of you may be looking to get a loan, or there's a challenge with trying to get a loan, or some of you are having a challenge of trying to be able to get a decision in your favor from an institution that can supply you with money as a resource. For some of you, the Hierophant may be issues with your credit or establishing credit, or with the Hierophant, there may be a need to look at seeing about being able to get credit if you can't get a loan. You can perhaps see about trying to go for a credit card that may be able to help, if that's what's necessary, to help balance things out with your money and finances situation. But your likely outcome here is the Three of Wands. I like seeing this for you. With the Three of Wands, this is you, through your initial action, seeing productivity. Perhaps working together with others with a common goal and will and action towards seeing your ships come in, towards having success. This is you being creative, perhaps seeing what new thing you can implement. But this is also saying as an outcome that for some of you, your ships are coming in, and for some of you, you're waiting to see signs of your ships coming in. Let's clarify this Three of Wands. Spirit, clarify this Three of Wands. Clarify the Three of Wands for Aquarius. Please clarify the Three of Wands for Aquarius. Clarify this Three of Wands for Aquarius. Clarify the Three of Wands for Aquarius. Clarity. There's a need for clarity, because I almost said clarity. All right. You have the Six of Swords. So you do start to see progress with what you implement. You are able to be creative, whether there is something new you implement or you are moving forward with your plans, but you do see progress and productivity here. This may be as a result of working together with others. But this is you moving from negative circumstances around your money to moving to calmer waters, to more positive circumstances around your money where you have more peace of mind with the Six of Swords. As in terms of advice, this would be about you looking at what you can implement, being creative, coming up with something new that you can do. What is the initial action or the new initial action that you can take to see some sort of productivity, see things work out and come together, and make sure that you're working together with like-minded people that are available and ready and able to assist you. And also with the High Priestess here, this is about you following your intuition, following your instincts, trusting it, about how you need to manage your money. For some of you, there may be a need for you to be a little more confidential about what you're doing regarding your money. For some of you, there may be some secret information that you may need to discover. Okay, with the High Priestess here. And this is about you going with your gut feeling. So let's take a look at what some guidance is for you around your money and finances. Spirit, what is the guidance for Aquarius regarding their money and finances? So I do see that with your money and finances situation, that things do and will improve. And remember, you do have the Sun and the Magician here, as well as the Emperor and Judgment energies here that you can tap into and utilize to assist you towards what you can craft to make money, or for your ability to manipulate your money and finances situation in a crafty and wise way to get what you want, or make things work out and come together for you and see progress. But make sure you're paying attention to the details, but it will require hard work, and there's a need for you to be disciplined and orderly But also be mindful not to invest or deal with those that could stab you in the back with that Ten of Swords. And be mindful that any difficulties that you are facing, Aquarius, that you want to focus on avoiding ruin or seeing how you can resurrect your money situation by perhaps going in a new direction. What is the guidance for Aquarius for their money and finances, please? What guidance, what advice do you have for Aquarius? Thank you. Employment change. So I spoke about some of you, this is about you getting a new job, or for some of you, a job may come to an end in the future that causes some problems for you. But with employment change, your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Okay? So employment changes are happening for you in the workplace, or employment changes is just happening for you in general, Aquarius. Okay? This may be something that comes to light for some of you. This is something where there's some clarity going to come to you for the situation. Or this is about what changes you make, where you may be taking on more work, or you may be putting in more hours at work, or that you're working harder here to move forward. Now you have two other cards that came out. You have clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. Okay? So there's a need for you to have clean energy food. There's a need to eat better than what you're doing so that you can be more clear-minded. And finally, you do have abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. There's a need for an abundance mindset. You do see yourself as the magician, so you have all the tools to create what you want. Also, but you seeing your money situation as the magician, this is you focusing on how to manifest what you want financially, whether it's through work or whether it's through new ways of making that shit happen. Now, I do want to get, what is some advice, Spirit, on, you want to make good choices too. Some of you may be focused on a Gemini. There's a need to make head over heart decisions that give you inner balance. There may be a focus or a need to go into partnership in order to balance your money and finances. But make sure you're going into partnership with someone that's not going to stab you in the fucking back, and that got your back. Spirit, what is the advice? What's the best advice for this Ten of Swords? I feel led to find out that for you. What is the best advice for this Ten of Swords, please? What is the best advice for the Ten of Swords? For Aquarius. What is the best advice, please? For Aquarius. That's too many. Best advice for Aquarius, please. Best advice for Aquarius on the Ten of Swords. Thank you. Seven of Swords. So this is about you needing to, this is the air part. So one, there's a need to get rid of any stinking thinking. Two, there's a need for you to be clever and strategic. Three, there's a need for you to escape ruin, avoid it. Okay? There's a need for you to avoid ruin. Okay, so be mindful of what you're doing and don't do anything fucking foolish. Also, with this Seven of Swords for the Ten of Swords as advice, this is about be careful not to be taken advantage by others. Okay, where money is taken from you or you are stolen from in some way. And also be careful not to self-sabotage yourself, Aquarius. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.